Good evening, everybody. It's another Friday night. The week is over. It's now Friday. It's now time for the hottest, number one spiritual UFO talk show on the whole planet, Encounters. I'm your host, CmdrAleon. Welcome to the show. We're just getting started. It's just about 5 minutes before 11, a little bit early tonight. Good to have you with us. I know you've been waiting a long time for the evening to come about at around 11 o'clock, and it is now near 11, so I figured now's the time to do it. Hey, Chesno, good to see you. One of my moderators, good evening. And also one of the five that's going on the spaceship with us next year, Kit Kat, also one of the five. Hey, Kit Kat. So two of the five are here, and we're all going to be going on a spaceship in 2025. You know, that rhymes. The five going on a spaceship in 2025. I think I got a song coming here tonight. I'm going to come up with a song about the five that's going on a ship in 2025. I think I got a song coming here soon, a little bit tonight. Hey, Kit Kat, good to see you. Hey, Camp Sparkles. We are amped up tonight on a Friday evening on Encounters. You know, how can you sign up? Just go within, Carrie, meditate, and get ready, because in the end of 2025 and 2026, things are going to be happening. Things are going to be happening. So good to, hey, Jane Honor, good to see you. All the way out in the state of Washington, documenting light ships, the ships of light that are around you all the time. Well, hey, Linda, good to see you. Hey, Deborah Anna, good to see you. Much love and light to everybody out there around the world. You're in for a positive vibe. No negative vibes here on this show. You know, all positive. Hey, Hetty, good to see you. Freedom Junkie, welcome to the show. Madeline, welcome. Jario Lino, welcome to our show, Jario Lino. Everybody all over the world. We have people from like all parts of the world. Central America, South America, Europe, Scandinavia, Eastern and Western Europe, Asia. We have viewers everywhere. Rhonda, good to see you. Thank you for being here. We enjoy having you with us. Hey, Jan R., always good to see you. Granny 7, always good to see you in the house of the communications of the highest, most popular UFO talk show on social media. Hey, Paris Commander. Hey, Massachusetts, welcome. Our neighbors over next door. Good to have you with us. You know, we never know what's going to happen, especially on a Friday night. You know, since I started this show, it's always spontaneous. I never, ever know what's going to happen. I think that's why it's just the way it is. But you know, whatever guests we have on here tonight are going to be great. Whatever I decide to start talking about, it's going to be at the most highest cosmic level of light that you've ever seen. Donnie Francis, good to see you. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Star C. Wouldn't it be funny if people like Dr. Stephen Greer said, you know, I think I'm going to check out that show called Encounters. But he's too busy doing other things, so I don't think that's happening. Anyway. And thank you for the shares and likes. Please share and like. We're at 2.3 thousand right now. It's early yet. We're not even at 11 o'clock. I want everyone tapping, because when you tap on the top of the screen where the numbers are, they will go up. So when you tap, you create a heart. Like if you see hearts going, you think, how's those hearts going? Well, every time you tap the screen, you bring my numbers up. You didn't know that, did you, some of you? So on TikTok, you have to tap in order to increase my likes. Hey, Calico, good to see you. Welcome. Mark Eaton, welcome to the show. Everybody out there, wherever you may be, you are here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. And you're here with us right now. I'm just doing a few things to make it happen. We are so excited for not just for Friday night, just so excited and glad to be with you. Hey, Aaliyah. And of course, you can see I have a full glass of apple cider. I'm running low on apple cider, so tomorrow, over the weekend, we're going to get a gallon jug of some of the best New England apple cider to last me for at least the whole week. Hey, Deb, good to see you, Voice of One. Welcome to the show. I think apple cider is my fuel. With the apple cider, I get that fuel going. I only have it at night. I usually have it, although I have it during the day too sometimes. But hey, Mary, good to see you. Sammy Cat Boss, welcome. Hey, Jetty, how often do you drink it? Mostly at night, sometimes with dinner. In the morning, I drink coffee. Primarily, I drink coffee from Trader Joe's. I got a big thing of coffee. I drink a cup of coffee. And when I drink my coffee, I put Cabot whipped cream in my coffee in the morning. So I support the local New England farmers. I get the Cabot Cooperative whipped cream, make my fair trade coffee from Trader Joe's, put a little bit of whipped cream in it, and mix it up, and it's really good. That's what I do in the morning. Rod, you can find all my recordings on YouTube. I got 3 more recordings that I have to put on there from... There's one that's downloading now. I have 3 more left to put on YouTube, but you can watch all my shows on YouTube that are recorded from my live broadcast here. Absolutely correct. No problem. Now, one of the things you should know if you're a new person is that we also will share information with you about what's happening with disclosure. We'll actually give you the cosmic truth here. I don't have a projector screen tell me what to say. I don't need any information from anything because I already have the information. So you might see me start talking about something and say, where did that come from? And I'll tell you it came from me. See? But you always get good information here from the commander. We'll never steer you wrong. Guaranteed. One of the things I will say is in this beautiful Friday night, a little bit cold in New England now. It's probably in the 30s tonight. But it's getting there. It's supposed to be a little bit colder up here. So one of the things I like to do is hear people's stories. The way disclosure works in my book is it doesn't come from Washington, D.C. Disclosure comes from this talk show. Disclosure has always come from you. See, they've always made us, it's just a thing I always found interesting. This is where psychology comes into play, The psychology is, if you depend on your governments to tell you something about disclosure, just wait for us to tell you something. You need us. You need to depend on us for disclosure. So you're just realize that you need to depend on us, right? So for years, people were depending on getting disclosure from somebody in some government somewhere around the world, whatever country you live in, right? But you don't have to depend on that anymore because you've got the ability to be the disclosure. Now you say to yourself, how am I disclosure? Every time you record and document a spaceship, which you call a UFO or UAP, you're a disclosure. When you come forth and talk about having direct encounters with non-terrestrial beings, you're a disclosure. When you are in a crop circle that is recorded in England or somewhere that is not man-made, you're a disclosure. If you see mer people and you're traveling on the ocean in a boat and you see mer people, you're a disclosure. So there's so many levels of disclosure that you are, you see. The Zeta honeybee are no good. Honeybee good. You might be being programmed to believe that they're your family, but the Zeta are not your family. The Zeta have been involved in 70 years of abducting human beings for their own purposes. So whatever that dream is, again, I would rethink that dream as being beautiful with the Zeta. One of the things we do here is we have gone after the Zeta and we have gotten them off planet. And there's still a bunch of Zeta hanging around Earth, but they are being peacefully taken off planet. And good evening to everybody coming in here. And we might get to some spaceship videos later in the show. We'll probably try to do 1 or 2 or 3 later in the show. So we'll be on here from 11 till 1 p.m., 2 hours of encounters, 2 full hours. And at 2 hours, you have no idea what's going to happen yet. Hey, White Orchard, good to see you. Yeah, the tall grays are another part of the Zeta population. There are small. The grays are not. The grays don't exist. They're actually Zeta. They're a small Zeta and they're a large Zeta. Like I say, tall Zeta and small Zeta. Hey, sweet tea, good to see you. How many coming from Zeta? I have no idea. All I know is that the Zeta in general as a population from the Zeta Reticuli system are being taken off planet. Touche, hey, from California. Good to have you with us, Touche. Happy Friday, D. Welcome, Robert. Good to have everybody here. Thank you for the follow. Indeed. Thank you, Sebastian, for the ice cream. And welcome, everybody. We're on the Nordic coming from Boss. I'm not sure what that means, but welcome. Alberto, welcome. Jimmy Miller, welcome to the show. Hey, Goddess, welcome to Encounters. Good to see everybody coming in from Old Adrian, Ruth Mundoon, F. Artho, Melissa, welcome to the show. You, welcome to the show. Am I muted? No, you're not, Lucas Jackson. You're not muted at all, actually. Nope, you're not muted. Lucas Jackson is not muted. Hey, Ozzy, good to see you. Say, who lives under the water cities? In terms of the water cities, Miss E, that would be many of the space people, the spiritual people. There are many of them living in what they call several different cities in the depths of oceans around the planet. So that's who's living under there. There might be also cities of mer people that are in the depths of our oceans too. Actually, there probably are. Good question. I appreciate that question. Hey, Prism, welcome to the show. Ellis, welcome. I think it is Linda. Welcome. Let's see here. Oh, you're welcome, Missy. That's a great question. Thank you for asking that on the show here tonight. Hey, and Nicole, good to see you. Fat Boy, hey, Commander, how can you tell the friendly ones from the bad ones? So the bad ones are the Zeta and the Reptilians and maybe one or two others. If you have encounters with Zeta and the Reptilians, do not, you got to just not have the encounters. If you're having encounters with human-type beings that are men and women from other planets, you'll feel the energy. It's very different. Why did you wait till the government said something? We didn't wait. Let me see here. So, Mario, I'm not sure what you mean by why did we wait? We've been on my radio show for 20 years on NPR radio. We've been talking about this. And for the past up to 2 years now, we've been actually talking about the fact of all these things. All the things about the space people, we've always talked about. I mean, actually, when I got on here, I told people, even myself, that I'm not from this planet, that I am also a space person, but I am human, but my consciousness is both human consciousness and also cosmic Christed consciousness. So I'm not sure what you mean by why did you wait till the government said something? We didn't wait till the government to say anything. We've been actually telling people and busting the matrix ever since before I even came on TikTok, doing the show here. You should be asking, why did the government wait to try to have these hearings recently in the last couple of years? Why did the government, the Pentagon and the government and the senators and the congressmen, why did they wait for so long to go after Pentagon people for the truth? You should be asking, why did the government lie to the people for 70 years? That's the question you should be asking. Hey, if you've watched my show long enough, we've been always telling people about this stuff. I've been always right on the money about it. What I've been going after is the lies of the Pentagon, the lies of all these governments that are big, that have top secret groups within their agencies that are dealing with the subject and not even telling the people the truth in their own countries. So if that question is, why did you wait till the government said something? We've waited for nothing. If anything, I've been here busting the matrix constantly busting the matrix, and will continue to do so. So I think you should direct that question more towards the people that are trying to control the information in various governments around the world. That's where that question should go. You know? Let's see here. Yeah, I can tell you about the reptilians. I'm really firm about this. There was somebody on Facebook that posted an AI drawing, a picture, making it look like the reptilians were beautiful and they were wearing an Ashtar command suit. I went right after them on their thing they posted in one of these groups, Ashtar groups. And I said, no. I said, you're saying that these reptilians are good to these people and you're giving them false information. The reptilians have been working with the Zeta and with our government in abducting people for the last 70 years. So I can tell you now, there are reptilians that were forced to do what they were doing by their so-called leaders of these different Zeta group. These different reptilian groups. But I would not encourage anybody to try to make contact with the reptilians. You're looking for trouble, and they're just not there to help you. They were involved in trying to use weapons in our oceans against the space cities, and that's why they're being taken off the planet. That's why the Ashtar Command is going after reptilians. They'll find them, every single one of them, and they don't have large groups. They have small groups. They're very sneaky, but they're not going to be allowed to do anything. It just won't be allowed. So I can tell you, Sebastian, that at all costs, avoid the reptilians. They're just not there to assist the planet. They've been coming here to cause, not just on Earth, they've been causing problems all over the solar system for a lot of years, way before we were all, actually alive. Let's see here. Hey, Mallory, good to see you. Raven777, when I probably have been in space. In terms of my astral traveling, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I go off planet quite often. I'm one of those people that gets downloads from my space family constantly. I always have information. I don't tend to visually remember much stuff, but I'm pretty sure I go astral traveling quite a bit. Yeah, I would disregard anything like that. A lot of that is not true. Jimmy Miller, just ignore a lot of that stuff you're seeing on the internet. People create stuff and they want you to think it's this. Just go within, just focus within and forget that stuff. There's a lot of things being posted that just aren't real. Hey, Half Pint, good to see you. Good to see you, Mary and Ray. I'm just scrolling and reading some of the comments here. You are protected, Jay Niner. You always are. Well, you got the light force with you. That's right. Chesa knows matrix busting. Thank you, Starseed. Sammy Catboss, I've seen them back in the 70s. Sammy Catboss, who did you see back in the 70s? I'm interested to hear what that is. No, you're not late. Wow, we went from almost 300 people to 198. How does that happen? TikTok must be going backwards. Yeah, Bonnie, there's definitely, there could be some in the government too, yeah. Okay, Zappler says okay then. I don't know. Okay then, I'm out. I think they're not happy with my thing about the reptilians. We're not here to make reptilian supporters happy. So, wow, look at this. We went from 300 to 190. What's going on here? Please share and like. We're having a reversal of numbers. Something must be wrong. TikTok is having problems. The sectarians, Drew Grit. Hey, how you doing? I don't know about the sectarians. I've never heard of them. You don't want to channel. So 445, I think 444-5557. You don't really want to channel. I think what you want to do is just get in tune with yourself. Meditate, go within. That's probably the best thing you can do. And that, use like meditation music, higher dimensional music. I usually use ambient meditation music or space music. It really does help, and it gets you into that state of consciousness where you can actually connect. So you don't want to channel. You want to be more telepathic. You want to learn how to be telepathic, and that'll help you in many ways. Hey, Acid TV, good to see you. Good to see you here. Let's see. And we're just making sure that everybody's here. And I'm inviting a few people myself. The view count is acting odd. Yeah, I think, is that happening on a lot of TikToks tonight? Because I've never seen it like this. Usually we have anywhere from 300 to 400 people. Now TikTok's acting really weird. The one night when it was going up to 1,000, 600, 700, 800. So now it's acting weird tonight. TikTok's acting kind of strange. It's really odd. I suspect it's happening to other lives too. Oh, the whole week, yeah. TikTok is playing with viewers. No worries. It's what it is. It's like stuck at 62. I have 181. I was at 300 before. It's like going up and down. It's really weird. I'm not even going to look at it anymore. Oh, yeah, people are traveling. That's true. That could be a lot of it. People are traveling. Or it could be TikTok. Yeah, let's double tap, everybody. Everybody, let's tap. You shouldn't channel because channeling is not giving you true information. Too many people channel, and they need to stop. Facebook, I've been on Facebook a long time. All the so-called people channeling the same space being, that becomes a problem. When you have 20 people channeling Ashtar or this one or that one, it's really their higher self. So you really don't want to learn how to channel. You want to learn how to be telepathic, and you want to learn how to contact your star family. If you can do those two things, you're not needing to channel anything. Hey, Brandy, good to see you. You just have to connect, And if you can do that, then that's the most important thing you can do. And please share. If everybody would share the live, because TikTok's acting weird tonight, we could get back up to where we're supposed to be. And I'm hoping before 1 o'clock we're back up where we're supposed to be. We're usually about 250, 300, and even 350. So please share. I always say like, but everybody share. Share with 10 other people you think should be here that are not on vacation, that are not traveling for turkey. They're just hanging out. They're not chasing a turkey somewhere. I'm kind of half kidding about that. Wow, it's really weird. It is going down. 176. this might be the lowest record of viewers that we've had for the last almost 2 years now. So we are doing interviews, and if you wish to be a guest on the show, you must be over 18, no faking it, no kids on the show, no cursing on the show, no drunks, no drinking, no drugs, no paranormal discussion, no politics, and no religion. Yeah, those numbers aren't right. I think TikTok's having problems. Because as soon as I got on here, it went all the way up to where it was supposed to be. Now it's going down. Something's definitely not right. Hey, Chris Brown. That ran us 300. Yeah, it was definitely up near 300 when I first came on here. Lucas, I'm trying to give me the video. Did you do the... I know you were going to try to send it to me. I didn't see anything on email, maybe through messaging. Hey, Lavel, good to see you. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? Now, that was normal. What happened last night was normal. Tonight, TikTok is being very abnormal. Beth E. Licious. We're going to bring Beth, I think, if we get her up here. Beth, turn your TikTok to public, and we can bring you up here. You can ask us some questions about the mermaids, or the mer people. You're on private, so you only have 33 followers. We need to get up to 50. Hey, Bernie, thank you for the gifts. We appreciate it. And all the new people and all the regular watch. Hey, Ashley, good to see you. Faye 413. And in terms of mermaids, the mer people, just to answer that question, the mer people are all over the world. The people know them as mermaids, but they do have their own civilizations and their own homes in the oceans and seas throughout the world. Hey, Anita, good to see you. All over the place, good to see you. You're new to the live. Well, you've come to the right place. This is the #1 spiritual UFO talk show on social media. So glad that, Lisa, good to see you. And we're going to try to show some spaceship videos here tonight. Let me see. We'll see if we can do that. So we're looking to, oh, this is kind of interesting. We're on a site that I have found to find much good data. And we're hoping we can do this tonight. So we'll see what happens here. All right. So in a little bit, we're going to try to do some videos here and show you some spaceship news on the show later. And I'm just going down, looking at the comments. Hey, Karen. California is having a bomb cyclone, and electric blackouts. I hope everybody's safe there. Good, we don't want that anywhere. Power LVL, the Atlanteans. I'm just reading comments here. I think I'm caught up on comments. Honey Be Good. So let me, I'm going to bring Honey Be Good up because I want to talk to her. Honey Be Good, if you can come up, I'd like to talk to you. If you can turn your camera on, that would be great. Honey Be Good's going to be my first guest on the show. I'm really excited to talk to you, Honey Be Good. Just accept the request, press the accept button, or go into the multi-guest option, and I'll bring you up. Honey Be Good. We're hoping to bring Honey Be Good up. And thank you for the share, VBD. Thank you for sharing my live. And if everybody shares the live, we could switch around the numbers tonight. We should be, we're at this point, before midnight, we should be up to over 200. Yeah, we're praying for California for sure. They've been really devastated with those cyclones. So I want to get everybody to share with 10 other people you think are decent that should come here and watch the show. Maybe you have 5 people, 2 people, whatever it is. Get the word out there, because this is kind of weird numbers tonight. Freedom Junkie, thank you for the like. Daisy Dogs, welcome to the show. All the new people coming in here. Virginia Fenn, thank you for the like. Thank you for the share. Power, you're really going at it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Donna Joss, good to see you. Definitely FYP is a good thing to do. We appreciate all of you. Hey, Power's really going at it. Thank you, Power. Now, if everybody does what Power's doing, we can have people sharing all over the world, people in Europe or wherever you are. But there's a lot going on right now. So as we get into the weekend, I spend my time when I'm able to, always looking at videos that are being sent. I try to look at all the video footage that people are sending of their spaceship or UFO or UAP. You can use semantics or whatever you want to call it. They're basically different types of spaceships. And there's all kinds of spaceships that are appearing in the skies. Some of them look diamond shaped, some of them look circular, some of them look saucer shaped, some of them look oblong. There's all types of spaceship. Hey, Linda Lou in the UK, welcome. Good to have you with us, Linda Lou. And I know in the UK there's a lot of sightings going on right now too. Let's see if we could, usually we'll have like 4 or 5 people in queue. Oh, wait a minute. Here's somebody. A Phoenix says, I just seen 10 to 12 ships over Saluda, North Carolina. A Phoenix, I want to bring you on the show. Can you come on camera? A Phoenix, I'm going to bring you up here. You'll be our first guest. You're a truck driver. Oh, that's great. Can you pull over somewhere? Okay. Hopefully she's able to come on here. Hey, Phoenix, good evening.
Hey, good evening. How are you?
Good evening. Good. I've had truck drivers on my show before that have seen things like this, so I'm glad you're on the show with us. So are you in the truck now driving?
Well, my husband's driving. I'm the passenger. He called me out of the bunk to check it out. This is the wildest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is this is the #1 spiritual UFO talk show on social media, so I'm glad you found us. You're going to be hooked. So tell me, can you come on camera?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. We're just totally bewildered right now.
Yeah, you probably are. So I'm also on NPR radio for 21 years. I've been doing this for about 2 years on TikTok. And I deal with all the subject regarding UFOs, the visitations, abductions. I get into all the stuff that's going on. Tell us about your story and when it happened.
Okay, so we were heading westbound on, 26? Yes, on 26. Just coming out of Columbus, going towards Saluda. And he says, Angela, come up here and look at these spaceships in there. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I got up and I looked out the windshield, and they're just like hovering in the air. They're not moving. And there was like 10 to 12 of them and a large one in the center. And they were in like a formation, kind of circular. I know I sound absolutely wild right now, but this is crazy.
Why is your friend laughing?
And we saw three more to the south, coming towards that formation. And of course we're going through the mountains and through the trees, so they were covered by the forest. Shut up, Chris. Shut
Okay,
up.
why
Stop
are those
laughing.
people? Why are those people all laughing right now?
Oh, that's my husband laughing because he's in disbelief that this is going on, and I sound wild to him, I guess. But he's driving,
You
so
even call somebody
so
that can help.
shut up. Don't mind him.
You don't even call him. You gotta call a shrink.
Shut up, Chris.
Okay, okay. So is your husband, for the sake we're on the live here worldwide, could your husband stop interfering with you telling a story?
Would you be quiet? Be quiet. I mean,
There are
stop.
cabins in the hills. Those are cabins.
Okay.
Those are not cabins.
All right, that's it. Disconnect. Disconnect time. You know, she might have been telling the truth, but if she has a husband like that, we don't need that on here. You know, you're dealing with one of the top UFO talk shows on the planet. If her husband's going to act like that when she's telling a story, then we don't need that. You know, not happening. Not happening. You know, that's very disrespectful. And if she's the wife of the husband and she's trying to tell the story, and he's telling her like, you know, she's whatever, she better get herself another husband. I'm not a social counselor, but I think that relationship's going to go down the tubes. You know what I mean? That could have been a good interview if she's telling the truth. But you know what? No, 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 no. Husband, you need to grow up, become mature, and let your wife tell the story. Or it could be another driver, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Whether there was a sighting in that part of North Carolina or not, we'll never really know the truth. You know what I mean? They could have been. Well, she said it was her husband, so now, yeah, I am saying because I do think that she was trying to tell a story and they were just trying to make fun of her. You know, you don't need to be right. You need to find somebody else out there that's going to be sympathetic, emotionally in tune. That's really what you need to do. And you know, I could give advice, but I'm not a love counselor here. But man, if that's that person's soulmate, they better get another mate. Yep. And here's the apple cider. Yeah, he might have been on something. Who knows? I don't judge anything, but I do know that I feel bad for her because she was trying to tell the story. I think it would have been a great story without him in the truck or whoever was in the truck. I think he's been driving on the road too long. He needs to like chill out. You know what I mean? He could have been. He could have been in shock. User 869 wants to share a story, and we will be happy to do that, user 869. Let's see if we can bring you up and nobody laughing next to you. The commander, you know, I'm pretty hep to being on broadcasting for so many years. When things are going that way, I know what to do. User 869, I just sent you a request, a guest request. You got to press the multi-guest option to come up here, and we will definitely talk to you. We'll definitely talk to you on the show here. Unless TikTok is like having problems. Now the numbers are going up over 200 where it should be. It should be going higher, and hopefully it will. But anyway. So I also wanted to get the other person on here about the Zeta. No, I'm not blocking her. I'm hoping that at some point she can come back and tell her story. Hey, Melissa Neal, how you doing? And let's see, who do I want to bring up here? It was, oh, thank you, Beth. I appreciate I do appreciate that so much. Thank you. This is, it's really strange tonight. Tonight has been a really strange night. Normally, there's like 5 or 6 people wanting to get on here that have never been on here before to tell a story. I can't believe it's like pulling teeth tonight for some reason. Maybe everybody's out. It's Friday night. They're out having dinner, whatever they're doing, you know? Yeah, it's because he's immature. That's probably true. Greta, I would agree with you. Today has been an extremely strange day. I don't even think it's a full moon. Oh, thank you, Beth. I've never seen that before. Thank you. I appreciate all your gifts. It means a lot. So here's how it works with stories, because I loved it. I'm just sitting here, but I also want to get into some spaceship reports. There's this one video, and I'm looking around the country here to see what's going on. And let's see here. This is from March. That's something in November. I'm just really looking at things here and seeing if we do have a video report. Some of these things don't have videos, so some of these reports don't have any videos. Some of them do. This one here has a video. This one here is from November 14th. A small white disc descending. So the person says, we have moved to a new home and in development with a lot of empty lots, waiting to have houses built on them. It almost feels like a desert here. The stars are always so pretty here. It's a great big empty space. Anyway, I was standing in my room and I looked out on the window. I could see very clearly some sort of thing, something coming down from the sky, as opposed to a plane. There's very clearly not a plane, and it was traveling downward. And they videotaped it. So we're going to show you the video from Massachusetts, from a place called Millis, Massachusetts. Let me see here. Oh, this should be good. Well, there is a... there could be... It's hard to say what it is. It could be a conventional craft. I'm thinking it is. But they're saying it was coming down. But it has a tail to it. But it looks pretty weird. Let me take a look here. We're going to skip that one. Okay, let's see here. And we're seeing here what other places might be. It's funny how some people have videos and some people don't. We'll get to some videos in a little bit. I think we have somebody in the guest box here. Half pint. We'll bring half pint up. Our numbers are going back up the way they should be. We're at 216. Up. And half pint, you're new to the show. Welcome. No, I'm just kidding you. Hey, welcome on camera.
Hey, guys.
Welcome, half pint. How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
It's been a crazy night with TikTok. It's been very strange. Now we're going back up in our numbers again. But what's happening? Give us some good stuff to talk about.
So did you see the ship that I put on my profile?
Oh, yeah, the new one? There's a little bit of TikTok lagging here. Can you hear? Thank you,
better.
Lo. You're Now, whatever it is with your room or your cellular, not cellular service, your Wi-Fi service, it's something like if you're frozen in that room. You're like stuck. You're frozen. Now you're moving. Now I can see you. I mean, I can see you, but you were frozen. I couldn't hear you.
Okay, so you ready? So that ship
Okay,
that
go
I
ahead.
got, they told me they were from Eden.
They were from a place called Eden.
Yeah.
You're frozen now. Your whole face is like in slow motion. I can't explain it, but it's really kind of crazy.
Any
It's like
better?
because you're trying to. No, your voice is speaking normal, but your face is stuck.
Oh. All right, hold on. Let me see.
You might.
Okay.
You might not. You might need to.
Now better?
Yeah. Let's see. That's better. That's a little bit better there. Okay. Let's hope it stays that way.
Okay.
So tell us
So
about
yeah, they
this.
told me they were from Eden.
They're from a place called Eden.
Yeah.
Can you? So for our audience here, can you explain? Can you explain what this is?
I think Eden is where our angels are coming from.
Okay, and did they explain what that was? Did they tell you anything about that?
No, they
No.
just told me they were from Eden. So I guess I'm gonna have to research it and everything else. So
All you have to do is talk to them instead of researching it. You were communicating with them.
well, they told me they were angels.
They said they were angels.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and did they come out of their? They were in a ship, correct?
Yep. They didn't come out. They just stayed in the ship.
The angels stayed in the ship. Interesting. So very interesting. So someone's asking, are they different? Sandra's saying, are they different from your regular visitors? Are they different than the Anunnaki?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's
totally
really
different.
Oh wow! Thank you, Beth.
Thank you, Beth.
So are they? This is amazing. So you're having these angelic space people that are in a ship from the angelic area called Eden. My friend Athena always used to talk about the angelic realm, that the angels have planets which they come from. That people don't realize this. The angels have families and have planets where they come from, and they're angelic beings, and their children are angelic beings.
The name of the place is Eden.
Eden.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, Eden. I like that. It's very beautiful.
I thought it was pretty cool.
So did you know that was going to happen? That you were going to have visitors from a spaceship of angelic beings from Eden?
No. Nope. They just showed up.
Melissa Neal's saying, how could you tell that?
This is the thing. So I think there's something special about Ray. I haven't figured it out yet, but there's something about Ray, and these angels are coming around him more often, like constantly now, and talking to him.
Really?
Yeah. And they're downloading him, like he's always getting downloads.
Yeah. And is he being thank you. Is he being
Thank you.
Is he being told when to communicate information? Are they preparing him to communicate? Is he trying to, is he learning? I think he's getting so much stuff, he's going to have to take time for himself just to figure it out before he can say anything.
Thank you, because whatever is happening, they're telling him not to get on here right now. That they're letting him know what's going on, and until he knows the whole story, they really don't want him on here.
Yeah, no, they're trying to teach him some things. I think they're essentially downloading information to him, and before he can come on here to the whole world and start speaking, he needs to know what he's going to be talking about to everybody. I would assume.
Right.
That's why
Yeah.
that's why I can understand. Sebastian is saying, did the angel beings have a message? Like, did they have a message not just for him, but a message they're trying to they want to relate to the planet?
For right now, just to be good to each other. They're more or less talking to Ray more. Like,
They are
I
talking
think
to
they're
Ray
getting
more,
Ray
okay.
ready for something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would imagine so. I mean, I would imagine that they are probably doing something. The reading of your energy tells me that they are. I mean, I can sense, how I read energy. I think that he's doing
Yeah.
some great stuff, and you're also a part of it because you're with him. So, are they trying to include you in what's going on? I would hope they would be.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Because you can't,
Yeah, they're
it
not
takes two to
leaving me
tango
out.
here. They better not leave you out because you're connected with Ray, and that would not be right.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be fair.
But they did say that Ray can give me like little nitbits here and there to put out. So,
Oh, thank
but
you,
they
Beth.
did want me to
So,
let everybody know that they are from Eden. The angels are from Eden.
interesting. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. For me, you, on the other hand, with Ray, can communicate with the angels when they're visiting him, and you can ask questions too. Don't be shy. I'm sure they'll be
Oh, I
happy to
won't
take
be
your
anymore.
questions. No, don't be shy. Don't be shy
Yeah,
at all. I mean, look, you got the Anunnaki coming
I
to your
won't.
house with spaceships over your house in the Appalachian Mountains. You have the angels coming in a spaceship from a place called Eden. I mean, how more beautiful can that get?
It's amazing over here.
You went through your energy field in that area. All that other stuff that was going on has been totally cleared out, hasn't it? It's not there anymore. They did. They
No,
did.
it isn't.
Whatever happened, and Anunnaki did a clean sweep of the lake, of the water, of the woods. Your whole area has been totally revamped. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I know that.
Yeah, I don't
I know
have any
that for
more
sure.
shadow people running around or nothing.
No, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
They kicked their butts out of there.
Yeah, they did.
Can you
But
ask
I thought you
questions
might
about?
want to know that that's my latest.
That's your latest, and this is right here on Encounters. This is what I mean. This is where we're getting the most up-to-date disclosure information from people like Mary and Ray, who are up in the Appalachian Mountains. If you don't know much about them, too, they are in direct contact with the Anunnaki, which are human people that have families. They're also now, Ray, as she just expressed here on the show, is in contact with angelic beings that came on a spaceship. Yes, on a spaceship from a place called Eden. And this is breaking cosmic news here on the show. It really is. And we're getting it. So when I have Ray or Mary on here, I'm getting stuff that's coming from them about the space people, what's going on their property. This is the stuff that is really quite amazing. It really is.
I feel blessed.
You are blessed. I can see your face is glowing like I've never seen it before. Do you feel like a higher vibrational energy going
Oh,
over
yeah.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too. It is amazing. It definitely is happening. And someone's saying here, Mary, honey, be good. I'm going to try to get Honey Be Good to come up here. I want to help her with the Zeta problem. They're angelic beings who are raising Earth's vibration to a higher one of love and light.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be true.
So true.
And Palladium Rainbow says, thank you, Mary, for sharing this amazing information. And it really is.
Oh, you guys are so welcome. We love sharing with you guys, so no problem. Especially this one. This is a biggie.
It is a biggie. And you know what? The beautiful thing is, and we're all friends here. And Mary and Ray know April, my friend up in Vermont. All these things are happening. If you had to do a line around the areas of Pennsylvania to New England, it's kind of interesting. The Ashtar Command Base is up in the border up near in Vermont where April is, and we're getting ready next year, our group of 5, to go off planet. Ray has got stuff going on up there with you that it's going to be significantly good. And I think it's going to be very important to the world. I think they're preparing him for something very important. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazing
because
how this is.
So I can tell you one thing though. So these Eden ships, okay. So a lot of people are going to start seeing them. A lot more people are going to start seeing these ships. So if you see a ship that looked like mine in my picture, then that's what that is.
Yeah,
It's
so
an Eden ship.
check a Half Pint's picture. I'll try to make a copy or send me a copy. I'll try to copy the picture and we'll show it on our show here. Tomorrow night is our Ashtar Command night. Hopefully the numbers will be back up where they're supposed to be. TikTok's been acting weird with the numbers on my screen here. So we have like 215. We normally have, how our numbers are. We usually have like 350 or near 400.
Yeah.
So I think TikTok's doing kind of weird stuff tonight. Anyway, Mad Genius says, was it a mothership? The
Yes.
the the angelic ship was a mothership. Interesting.
Yes, it was huge.
And also, Tara saying, Half Pint, how can people follow you and your page? How can people do that?
Just go under my name and you can follow us.
Greta says, do you have a picture? Can you show the picture on your phone here? Or is that impossible?
No, I might be able to. Hold on.
Okay, we're going to see if we can see the picture of the angelic ship. That would be really cool. I want to see that picture. You're watching Encounters, the late night #1 spiritual talk show on social media. I'm your host, CmdrAleon. Welcome to the show. Thanks for asking the question, Greta. Maybe we're going to see those photos. Yeah, TikTok is having its problems tonight. Thank you for the donuts, Alyssa, the ice cream.
It's not showing them.
It's not. Well, once I get the if I get the picture, I can show it.
Okay, I'll send it to you because I have this funny feeling it might disappear.
Yeah,
off my site.
Send it to me right away, and I'll be able to save it. And I'll show you the angelic ship that Mary's talking about on my live here.
All right, I'll send it to you.
All right, sounds good. And I'll show it I might show it on Saturday night show, or I might show it on Sunday night show, one or the other.
Okay.
All right. Okay there, Mary. You've got a mustache now. Did you know that?
Thank you. How cool.
That's Mr. Mary. Miss Mary's here. If anybody doesn't know how with a mustache, then that's her Mr. Mary.
Yep.
All right. We're going to thank you for being on here, Mary, and say hello to Ray for me. Tell him that we think he's doing great work with the space people and the angels, and tell him thank you.
All right. Thanks, Commander, for having me up. And thanks for all the presents.
Yeah, and that's right. All right. Okay. Beth, thank you. So if you follow Half Pint, she's going to send me the photo of the angelic spaceship. Now, I've never known about the angelic spaceships. Once she sends me the photo, either tomorrow night or Sunday, I'm going to show the photo on here as an exclusive, and you'll be able to see whatever the angelic ship looks like that they were able to capture. We'll show it to you here. That would be pretty cool. and you're still watching Encounters. I'm down to less than a half a glass of apple cider. Ashtar is not from Mars, no, Mad Genius. He's from, believe it or not, he's from a planet very far, far away, but not from Mars. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate the hanging lights so much. Thank you for all your support. You're fantastic. Yeah, Ashtar is not from Mars, though. I'm from Mars originally, but not Ashtar. Twisted, hey, good to see you. Yeah, we're gonna be getting another gallon of apple cider probably tomorrow from the cider mill. So we're going to continue our interviews here. And like I said, I'm actually going to try to show you some spaceship video footage. We'll see what happens here. And we might have something to show you here. This one that this person just videotaped is not too good. I'm very picky about spaceship videos. I'm looking at some of the video footage now. But there's really nothing that is standing out in the video footage I've seen tonight. So we will hold off. Hey, thank you for the hat. KK Holden, thank you. I just haven't seen anything that's caught my eye here. We'll try one more thing here. I'm still scanning a few things here to see what might be interesting. But I am not seeing anything popping up here. All right. And yeah, we'll have Half Pint will be on again. She's a regular on our show, and we'll have her on again if you want to hear her story. It goes back at least 2 years when it started happening up in the Appalachian Mountains with the Anunnaki. So yeah, definitely. Thank you for coffee. Oh, thank you. That coffee was really good. It really kind of amped me up. Thank you. Perfect. Can't get better than that. And Man Genius says, I'm also a regular. Virtual coffee, I can drink it. And then I get more energy from it, you know? But one of the things I know today I'm going to talk about here, really, since my other night when I was really amped up about the potential of nuclear weapons on Earth, is that clearly it will not be allowed. Clearly, there's not going to be any allowance for any of that shenanigans to go on planet Earth in terms of the nuclear potentials of different nations right now. And we might see all kinds of weird stuff going on our planet, but also realize there's a lot of beautiful things that are happening off the planet right now. There's a lot of people recording a lot of sightings of various types of spaceship activity. And that in itself is pretty amazing that people are now able to document everything that's going on. And people like Mary and Ray, who's having direct encounters, the both of them, with the Anunnaki up in the Appalachian Mountains. They're in a very remote area of the mountains there. So they're able to see and actually interact with the Anunnaki. Polar, greetings. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. So it's interesting. We live in very interesting times. Master says it was great. It was high up in my neck of the woods. I might have to refill this glass with more apple cider. Yeah, Jenny, it's happening now. Things going before our eyes, UFOs. Absolutely. Julie, thank you. Oh, it's definitely good. It's good. I'm just looking at comments here. Lucas Jackson says, I give up. Do not give up, Lucas. Let's see here. Lucas Jackson, do not give up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see if you can see this because this is my email. I just put the email there. So, Lucas, if you see it on the screen, that's where you should send the footage. I can take a look at it. Oh, the Mad Genius is going to send me a keg of apple cider? Hey, Doobaloo, thank you. KK Holden, thank you for the hand heart. I appreciate that very much. You know, tonight's a very weird night. It feels like everything is different. I don't know how people feel out there. I didn't, it wasn't the right video. I'm not seeing the right video. So for me, the video has to be the exact right video. And that's the thing. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here. I have different areas where I go to. I'm going to try something else here. Hold on a minute. I've got about 5 or 6 different places I go to. So we're going to check the data bank based on event dates. And I'm looking at November reports here. Let's try this out here. We're going to see if we have something here for you. Nope, that's not what I want. This might be potentially something. Let's see here. Some of the footage people, oh yeah, there's something there. Wait a minute. Very interesting. Okay, we're going to show you something that I was looking at here earlier. This is for entertainment purposes only. And we'll show you. This is coming from, this is in a direction of the viewers north formation. It was in Darlington, South Carolina. The observation was 11/15/2024. So that's only last Friday. We'll show you this video. Thank you, Half Pint. Kit Kat, thanks for joining us. And we'll show you this video here. And this is for entertainment purposes only. Let me bring this down here. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is South Carolina. For entertainment purposes only. You're going to see what they're recording. They're moving the camera. This is the only thing. They move the camera around so much. I wish they... This is the one thing about the recording I don't like. Oh, there it is. If they would see, they had the object in there, or objects, for entertainment purposes only. Right there. This person had not even a steady hand here. Now you can see them. There they are. And that wasn't one of the problem with that video is that there was a good sighting, but they didn't, unfortunately, with that sighting, they didn't really do justice to it. They were moving the camera too much. That's the thing. When you have a sighting, it's always good to make sure and we're going to check this one out here. We have a few of these things. Oh, no, that's not happening. Let's see here. And some of these sightings are really grainy, so I always check everything out. And that one's really too grainy. Oh, this is interesting. This is from November 10th in Mexico. And they even have a video of the object. Let's see. This object is hovering over a pyramid in Mexico. Let's see here. Yep, you can see. And again, it is grainy, the video. We'll work on some other videos for Sunday night. Yeah, so these videos are by people from all over the world, and depending on what camera they use, some of the video footage is really good and some of it's not that great. So it's about 12:09. We have 1 hour left in our broadcast. For 1 more hour, going till 1 a.m. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, you can certainly do that by being over 18. No trolls on the show. Over 18 is the deal. No cursing or foul language, no drunks, no drugs, no smoking on the show, no vaping, no paranormal discussion, no politics, no religion. KK Holden, thank you for the gift. Good to have everybody coming in here. And it's been really kind of a slow night. This has got to be the slowest night in my history on here. I mean, we're always filled with action and people with stories. No, I just drink it and buy from the apple cider mill. Yeah, I think they're out shopping. I think they're shopping. They're trying to find a spaceship. I think people are shopping for spaceships today. They're going to the spaceship dealer and trying to get that one spaceship that can take them into outer space. Just kidding. Could you imagine if we had a spaceship dealership where you can go and you can choose from whatever spaceship you want? Well, this spaceship will take you beyond the solar system of Earth, but you have to pay a little bit more money for that spaceship. Or you can go to 1 or 2 planets from your planet with this particular package for Black Friday. You can have your own spaceship. We'll give you half price. Buy one, get one free. I'll buy you half price, I can just see now spaceship dealerships on planet Earth. That would be kind of funny. He probably could. That's one person I do not want to ever meet is Elon Musk. The one person I do not wish to meet. We are going to be right back. If you see a Ashtar Command person on the camera while I'm walking away here, let me know, because it could happen. It could happen. Oh, why do I want? I don't like Elon Musk. I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. I don't trust him. Yeah, don't trust Elon Musk. Nope. Do not trust him. His energy level is not of the light. His energy is very, very manipulating energy. I've been watching him for a while. I don't focus on him, but I know of him. And I really hope people will not get duped into thinking he's going to be some kind of a savior or something. He's definitely, there's many, many reasons, good reasons not to get too involved with him. Yeah, he probably is that too, Foxy. I'm pretty sure he is. The commander will never steer you wrong. The only thing I will ask you to do is, as I hypnotize all of you, you will go out this weekend and get a gallon of apple cider. Just kidding. I will be getting another glass of apple cider right now before it's all gone. And I'll be right back. This is Encounters, where anything is possible. Tonight we're having just a great night. It's not been the biggest interview night or the biggest information night, but we're having a good night. TikTok is acting kind of weird in its technology, but we're all doing good here. There's a lot of sugar in it, Laura. That's true. That's why I probably get the sugar rush tonight, and then tomorrow I won't be drinking it. Be right back. You're watching Encounters, and you are here together with everyone else, so you're all communally here together, which is a beautiful thing, from all over the world. Absolutely. When I come back, I might sing a space song. I had a song earlier. I do remember that. A group of 5 in 2025 is going on a spaceship and we'll all be alive. And that's no jive, because we're going on a spaceship, the group of 5, in 2025. Man, the energies are really strange tonight, and I'm just having a good time with everybody here. I'll be right back. We are back with more apple cider. All right, folks, it's now after midnight. It's 16 minutes after 12 midnight on planet Earth on the East Coast of the U.S. You're watching Encounters. Wherever you are, please enjoy the show. And we're glad to have you all with us. Clean mountain water with apple cider. Interesting. Why couldn't the astronauts book a hotel on the moon? Because it was full. Hey, Tara. Very good. Very good. Thank you very much, KK. I hope everyone's having a beautiful night. Corey, Lori, welcome to the show. So let's see what is actually going on here. Do you have apple cider on the spaceship? William, I don't know, but I do know that when I go on the ship, I'm going to bring a half a gallon of apple cider if they let me. I'm going to bring it on the Ashtar ship. I'm going to bring a half a gallon of apple cider with me when I go next year off planet. I'm going to give them a half a gallon of apple cider. Maybe I should bring apples on the ship. Should I bring apples on the ship or apple cider? I haven't figured that out yet. I will when it gets time to do this. Pizza and beer, they don't drink beer, but they might like the pizza. The pizza might be a good idea. We're all having a beautiful night. You know, some nights are just the way it is. Tonight's one of those nights. Yeah, without the meat. When I do go, the way I understand it, I've learned a lot from April about when she goes off planet. We all have, the five of us, is that she'll go off planet for an hour and then come back. So when we go off planet, it will be different because there's no time and space. So we'll be away. We could be away for 3 weeks and be back in 1 hour. So we've had to learn the differences between space and time on Earth. It's a whole different vibe. Very different. Now I've been seeing. I know it's interesting. There has been a lot of sightings, and I keep forgetting to do this. And if I put down, well, this is A lot of activity. I'm looking at, I'm trying to get back to the regular page here. I think there's, I'll just put in UFO activity. I'm seeing what's going to happen here. Now here's a sighting. This was from November 10th. So I'm going to show you this. This is in the Santan Valley in Arizona. Arizona has a lot of space. This sighting is amazing. I am definitely going to show you this sighting. This is crazy. And this is on TikTok. I'm telling you, people are videotaping some really incredible stuff here. And we're going to show you something. Midnight. So at 12 midnight, well, it's 12:21 here. So I want to show you this sighting. I'm really amazed. There's sightings everywhere, but Arizona is really amping up in sightings. Let me see here. I'm going to show you this video, and this is for entertainment purposes only. This one I think is better than the other one. And we're going to show it to you right now. This comes from, credit goes to Dalvin G, who's in the Santan Valley of Arizona. Check this out. I cleared the display so I can show the video to you. Thank you for the live on the air. Here we go. Check this out. This is from the Santan Valley in Arizona. It looks like a really beautiful ship. This is for entertainment purposes only. And if you look at it, it has a form to it, almost like a diamond, sort of a diamond shape. Yeah, it's really beautiful, really beautiful. For entertainment purposes only, Santan Valley of Arizona in the United States. This is what disclosure is about. You know, there's a lot of people out there recording things. And when I look at the UFO recordings, I know which ones are real and I know which ones are actual spaceships. This is a real spaceship. Thank you for the gifts. Show it to you one more time. I'm going to show you a few videos now, I think. Okay. And this is for entertainment purposes only. We're in our segment here. I was just looking for the right videos to show you. You're watching Encounters. Welcome to the show. So this was from Santan Valley in Arizona. There's a lot of stuff happening. So I'm going to do this here and see what happens. And there's also, you got to be careful. There's a lot of fake stuff going on too. All right. Yeah, so there's a lot going. And we're doing good. Good afternoon, Paranormal out in the Philippines. Rachel, thank you for the gifts, the snowflakes. I'll take that instead of real snow because we have real snow here. We can get a lot of snow in New England. Thank you very much. I want to try to really show you one more video. We'll see what's happening here. Okay. And welcome all the people coming in. I'm just looking right now at UFO footage for November. Oh yeah, there was one person, she has a UFO video, and you got to check it out. Let me see if I can find it. It was a person that I've been in touch with here. And here I'm going to show her video. This woman, Kayla Malone. You got to check this video out here. And we're going to show it to you here if I can. This is a huge spaceship. I'm going to show it to you now. This happened in Tennessee. Check this out. This is the one I want to show you. I'm going to try to get this person on. They said they were going to be on at 11. I'll try to get them on Sunday night. When you see this ship, she really got a good recording. Oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you very much. Let's see. Yeah, check. This is I'm pretty sure this is a mothership. Check this out. Right there. Check this out. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is in Tennessee. Person's driving on a road somewhere out in the country. For entertainment purposes only. A little bit of UFO footage tonight on the show. This is a very clear video. And that's what you hope to get, is these clear videos. Very, very beautiful. I think they were in a car driving on a remote road. It wasn't a very largely traveled highway or road. Now, I'd like to see the Pentagon. I'd like to see the Pentagon top what I'm just showing you here. I'd like to see the Pentagon top what anybody out there is recording. Really. All right. Let me turn the light back on here. And that was from Tennessee. Whoops. That was from Tennessee. And that was a good video. Coming up to 12:31. And, each night we'll try to bring you some of the best and newest spaceship or UFO footage from people around the world. If you do have any footage of spaceship activity or UFO activity or UAPs that are pretty clean, send them to me at CmdrAleon@AOL.com, CmdrAleon@AOL.com, and I'll review your videos and potentially post it here. Let's see if we can do one more video. Give me a second here. Okay, let me see here. I think that should do it for now. Yeah, we'll organize some more video footage for you on another night. I think tonight we've been really kind of chilling out as a group together. We've had a few interviews. Thank you, Mary. We appreciate the conversation. And if you have had a sighting of UFO activity in your area, you'd like to come up and discuss it if you've been visited by ETs, we have another 30 minutes left for the program. Our show is on 11 till 1 a.m. in the morning. Or almost 1. Hello, Green Eyes. Good to see you. Thank you all for the likes. We hit 116,000. Excuse me. Okay. Wow. Thank you for all the likes and all the interaction here. Hey, Steve Houston. Good to see you. And this will be probably, for Friday night, we're pretty much chilling tonight. We don't have the intensity of the interviews and everything like we usually do. But it's been a very strange night, a good night, but strange, very strange. I need a sip of my cider. Thank you, Denise. I can't play music because people are sleeping. I will sing a song. Someone asked me, Commander, are you going to sing a song? So I'll sing a song here for Friday night. I might be actually more poetic, cosmically poetic. So here's how it's going to go. I think a lot of people are tired from the week. So I'm going to close my eyes and we're going to sing a song here. Or we're going to do some poetry on encounters. So here it goes. There's a group of 5 that is alive in 2025. We're going to not do anything but be a jive. We're going to go on a ship, take a trip. We're going to flip. We're going to take a dip. We're the group of 5 in 2025. We are alive. You're going to hear about us. We're going to be everywhere. We're going to be in space, and that's the place. We're going to race into the ship, take a trip, have a sip. It will flip back to us. Apple cider is good for everyone. But when we're on the ship, the 5 of us, we're going to groove and have the move in a spacesuit and be on the move. There you go. How'd you like that? Excuse me. I just created that totally without any script. I don't have any prompters. Totally created. Pure consciousness. I think tomorrow night, a NASCAR midnight, we'll have a lot of people on. I think TicTok was playing with us earlier. Beth, thank you for the gift. We appreciate it. Oh, called Rapture. Let me see here. We have a possible guest request. No, we don't have a guest request. So I'm going to sing you a song now because this is one of those kind of nights where things are kind of free-forming it. I don't know why, but it's going that way. So here's a little bit of song for our space brothers and sisters and for all of you. We're going into space and we're traveling far. We've been to the moon and we've been to Mars. Venus is on the other side too. We're passing the sun and saying hello to you. We're coming up to space 'cause it's the place I want to be. On a spaceship with my brothers and sisters, I'm truly going to be free. When I travel to the other planets and see them for the first time, I'll meet so many people that are nice and very kind, because I'm going to space someday soon. I will never forget you. I'll be back really soon. When I travel in that ship, I'm taking a long trip, a vacation from Earth that I needed at birth, but I'm going away just for a short time too. I'm on the ship taking a trip wherever I want to go. I will just go with the cosmically flow. When I come back to Earth in my body, I will truly know I'm not just human. I am gonna go. Yeah, that's a made up song. Made up song. Just made it up. Shogun. So the space people will help us to teach us to help ourselves. So that's in all seriousness, we'll get into that a lot tomorrow night. But the space people will help us in learning to help ourselves, learning how to be stewards of our planet. Yes, I can dance. I danced in a radio station. But they will definitely help us in many beautiful ways. We're going to learn a lot more as time goes on. We're going to learn to be self-sufficient and be able to keep the planet healed. Our Earth is going to go into a really vast transformational state. Do I break dance? No. What I do, one thing I do, Mary, is when I'm in my car, one thing I do when I get to a stop sign, I put on the brakes. So I don't brake dance, but I do brake on my brake. When I'm at a stop sign, I put on the brake. If I'm in a spaceship, I don't brake. If I'm in a spaceship, I actually don't have to brake because there's no stop signs in space. That just leads me to another song. I don't have to brake in space. There's no stop signs to stop me. I keep going wherever I want to go through a wormhole or so. I can go to another dimension and I can go to ascension because I don't have any brakes in space. I just keep going on. But I can tell you I'm singing this Ashtar song for everyone out there. Get ready, 1, 2, 3, because things are going to be happening to you and me. I don't know. I just made that up. You're getting a little bit of entertainment out of the commander tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ed Sullivan used to say, a really big show. We're going to have a really big show tonight. The Beatles are playing tonight on our show. Really big. Anyway, enough of that. Can I remove chronic head in your pain? Depends what's causing it. Thank you, Maria. I am feeling very lighthearted tonight. Tonight is I just feel tonight, for whatever reason, it's a very strange night. In a good way, but strange. All right, folks, it's getting to be almost 1 o'clock. I think I'm going to call it an evening. We love all of you. We've been kind of having a nice evening after a full week of working and crazy stuff going on with everybody. It was just one of those nights where I guess we all need to kind of chill out a little bit. But we will be on tomorrow night more seriously with our Ash Trucker and Q&A. Please join us tomorrow night, and we look forward to having you with us. I hope you all have a beautiful evening. If you go dreaming, make sure you dream and go off planet with the right people, and that's your star family. Yeah, I could do that. My experience, Gaby Morales, I actually, as a kid in Long Island, and the story never gets old. I actually, one night in my parents' house in a cul-de-sac in Long Island when I was a kid, I went upstairs to my brother's room, which was on the second floor, skipped my room, which is smaller than his room, opened the blinds on the windows and saw a spaceship, saucer-type ship, hovering above the court, only a few feet above it or whatever. And I saw the space people that were men and women in space outfits that were light blue. And that was my beginning of my journey. Even though I didn't know what Ashtar was or any of this other stuff was that I know now, I started having my journey as a kid and finding out that I had a lot of sightings. But I'll be on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be Ashtar night on Encounters. So we're going to get ready for some rest here. I love you all. You all have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll have a really big show. Hopefully TikTok or whatever will get its technical act together. Normally at this time of night, we had about 400 people on here. Tonight, totally different. So everyone, take care, be well. And thank you again for the gifts.